What's up, guys? Saulius, I'm back, Saulius. Yeah, I'm sorry. We know people asking, are you going to post gameplay? No, maybe I will do save up. So I cannot post this gameplay because I'm so tired. So we're going to react that videos. Why? Because we want to react videos and that's it. Okay. So we're going to react videos was history for GTA game censorships around in the world. Evan Nuts. Yep. Do you recognize him? He posted so stupid was he talked about GTA 4 decisions, which he talked about this, sometimes error or misleading. Deuter was so stupid. And yeah, I know this one. So let's begin about GTA game censorships. Reacting videos. So yeah, we're going to react this one. So let's begin.
Today, we're going to look at Grand Theft Auto 5 and how different countries have put their own unique spin on censorship. It's pretty crazy how one game can look so different depending on where you're playing it. Let's start with Australia, a country known for its strict gaming regulations. When GTA 5 first dropped, the Australian government was not having it. They initially threatened to ban the game entirely, which would have been a major blow to gamers down under. Ultimately, the game made it through with some modifications, but players had to deal with toned-down violence and some content adjustments that made the game feel slightly less edge. Moving over to Germany, things get even more interesting. The country has some of the most stringent video game censorship laws in the world. In GTA 5, they completely removed blood effects, modified death animations, and took out pretty much any graphic violence that might make someone uncomfortable. It's like they took the gritty GTA experience and turned it into a PG-rated road trip.
He took a gritty GTA. Gritty what? What's wrong, your AI voice? I hate this one. He took a greedy GTA. What? He took a GTA greedy? Yes, he took greedy GTA. I had no words to explain.
China takes censorship to a whole new level. The entire game was basically re-engineered to fit their strict content guidelines. Any references to drugs, sexual content, or excessive violence were stripped away. Some players joke that the Chinese version of GTA 5 is more like a peaceful driving simulator than the chaotic crime game we know and love. In Japan, the censorship was more subtle, but still noticeable. They focused on toning down sexual content and graphic violence. Certain character interactions and scenes were modified or completely removed to meet the country's content standards. It's fascinating how a single game can be transformed so dramatically across different cultural contexts. Russia took an interesting approach. Instead of comprehensive censorship, they simply banned the game entirely for a period.
That never happened. Russian did not ban her entirely in the game. Because maybe he got banned due to too violent or too controversial. I had no words to explain why Russia was banned. That was not true, man.
Reason? They claimed the game could potentially encourage criminal behavior among young players. This total ban meant Russian gamers had to get pretty creative if they wanted to experience the GTA 5 world.
Oh, It's so annoying, this ads.
Experience the GTA 5 world. Brazil had its own unique censorship journey. While they didn't ban the game, they did require significant modifications to meet local content guidelines. Certain violent scenes were altered, and some of the more controversial storylines were toned down to make the game more palatable for Brazilian audiences. The Middle Eastern countries presented another complex scenario. Several nations completely banned the game due to its content being considered inappropriate or conflicting with local cultural and religious values. In some countries, owning or playing GTA 5 could actually result in legal consequences. Now, the censorship saga of Grand Theft Auto, Vice City. Stories in Germany and Japan. And trust me, it's a wild ride of content modification that'll make you go, wait, what? So, let's kick things off with the German version. Imagine being a game developer and having to basically sanitize your entire game to meet local standards. The German censors went to town on Vice City stories, turning a gritty crime game into something that feels more like a mild-mannered adventure.
Greedy crime gang. Greedy crime gang. Again, Saying greedy word. Oh my goodness, I hate this word. He started greedy word. Wow.
Simulator. First up, those brutal ground finishers, completely axed. You know those moments where you could kick a downed opponent? Gone. The chainsaw attacks, stripped of their blood effects, making them about as threatening as a butter knife at a pillow fight. Sniper headshots? Nope, not happening. The game basically neutered all those epic violent moments that made GTA, well, GTA. But wait, there's more. The developers went full cleanup mode. Blood splatters? Removed. Bloody tire marks? Erased. Even the body count statistic disappeared, as if the game was trying to pretend violence never happened. And here's a hilarious twist. Dead bodies no longer drop cash. It's like the game is saying, nah, crime doesn't pay. Literally. Now, let's hop over to Japan, where they took the German version and added their own unique flavor of censorship. Most of the German edits were carbon copied, but the Japanese version threw in some extra spice. The most hilarious censorship has to be the mission name changes. A narcotics mission? Nope. Now it's about sugar.
Yeah, definitely true because GTA Vice City Stories also, yes, this was censored because Japan did not like what also was illegal was drugs. Yeah, because you have to against that crash was you have to kill drugs. But this was censorship because you're not allowed them. So he removed the word was replaced sugar. Yeah, you never know why he was censored. I had no words.
Because apparently dealing sugar sounds way more wholesome than dealing drugs. And prostitution missions? They're now called dispatch. Because nothing says totally innocent like renaming an entire problematic mission type. It's kind of mind-blowing how two different countries can take the same game and transform it so dramatically. The German version turns Vice City Stories into almost a bloodless, consequence-free adventure. The Japanese version? It's like they're playing a game of semantic gymnastics, changing mission names to make everything sound incredibly innocent. For hardcore GTA fans, these versions must feel like watching a heavily edited movie on daytime television. All the edge, all the grit. Completely sanded down to meet local sensitivities. Similar story is for Liberty City Stories. Germany strikes again with its ultra-strict approach to gaming content. In Liberty City Stories, they went full sanitization mode on the game. Remember those brutal ground kicks on fallen opponents? Completely erased. The iconic chainsaw that used to plunge into characters? Now it's about as threatening as a plastic spoon. Sniper rifles? Forget about those epic headshots. The blood effects and head-blasting moments have been completely removed. One of the most hilarious censorship moments comes from the Love and Lead mission. In the original version, there's this intense scene where a chauffeur's head gets blasted off. In the German version, nope. That head stays firmly attached. It's like they're playing a very polite version of a violent crime game. The blood effects got absolutely demolished. Running over dead people used to create those signature red tire tracks. Now, nothing. It's like the game is trying to pretend violence never happened. And here's a wild twist. Money no longer spawns when you kill people. Crime literally does not pay in this version. The Carmageddon mission got neutered too. In the original, you'd get points for running over pedestrians. The German version said, nah, we're not rewarding that kind of behavior. Rampage, missions, toned down to the point where they're barely recognizable. Japan wasn't far behind in the censorship game. They took most of the German edits and added their own unique flavor. The Slash TV side mission got a complete makeover. Instead of human targets, you're now hunting some mysterious creature. It's like they're trying to turn a gritty crime game into a bizarre monster.
Greedy crime game again. Dude, why he used saying greedy crime game? I thought he said greedy crime gang, but nope, he said greedy crime game. Dude, again saying greedy word.
Hunting adventure. Mission objectives involving killing people? Completely revised. The kill count was dramatically reduced, making the game feel more like a mild-mannered adventure than a crime epic. Even the blood dripping from a car in the Made Man mission? wiped clean away. It's absolutely mind-blowing to see how two different versions of the same game can be so dramatically different. The German and Japanese releases of Liberty City Stories are like parallel universe versions. Same basic story, completely different execution. GTA Vice City. Japan went absolutely nuts with the censorship. First off, they completely removed head-blowing mechanics for pedestrians. Blood? Forget about it. Using a chainsaw or rocket launcher won't give you those satisfying blood splatters anymore. It's like they turned a gritty crime game into a sanitized...
Greedy crime game again. Stupid greedy crime game again. He's saying greedy. Oh my goodness, again greedy word.
adventure. The
How
drug
many
scenes
times
with
he's
Ken
saying?
Rosenberg completely wiped out. In the No Escape and the Shootist missions, all references to cocaine vanished faster than you can say content modification. They weren't playing around when it came to removing mature content. Film studio missions got absolutely massacred. The Dildo Dodo mission had entire cutscenes cut short. Martha's mugshot and G-Spotlight missions lost their, shall we say, spicy moments. Moans were silenced, camera angles were changed, and all those provocative scenes? Gone. They even replaced Candy Sucks's photos in Diaz's mansion with kittens and flowers. Because nothing says hardcore crime game like cute kitties, right? Australia took a similar approach, particularly with the Martha's mugshot and G-Spotlight missions. They basically followed Japan's playbook to avoid getting an RC, refused classification, rating. Germany went full nuclear option. Initially rated 16+, the game was later completely banned due to extreme violence. When they finally allowed it back in 2012, they went full censorship mode. Ground attacks, removed, blood effects, eliminated, sniper headshots, nope. Cash spawning from dead bodies, forget about it. But here's the real kicker for the German version. They actually removed entire missions.
2.
The dirty lickin' and messing with the man missions from Mitch and Auntie Poulet were completely cut. This dropped the mission count from 38 to 36, potentially leaving players totally confused about the storyline. Japan.
Yeah, I had no words why missions both was removed. Why? Because the reason a lot too messed up was drugs or too gore. It too messed up. So this was censored. Deuter not going to risk this one. Yeah, impossible. Why does not have two missions was the lead was unknown why.
Japan turns it into an almost cartoonish adventure. Germany strips out entire gameplay elements, and Australia tries to walk a careful line of keeping the game available. Now GTA 3. Let's start with Germany and France, where censorship went absolutely wild. These versions stripped GTA 3 down to basically a sanitized version of its former self. Blood? Completely disabled. Limb loss? Not happening. It's like they took a gritty crime game and
Greedy crime game again. Dude, I was react that video again. And guess what? Greedy crime game again. Saying greedy. Oh my goodness, again man. I'm so tired of this shit. This fucking boy. AI voice he used. They took a greedy crime game. He used greedy word. Really? Yeah, we're not going to make it. So it's been 10 minutes. We watched the video, and of course, we almost there, but still sucks. I can't make it because we didn't have much time. We know this one, but it was too messed up. We know how why was censorship missions and others a lot disturbing, and yeah, reason why was censored, and also will be censored with drugs. That's not allowed because it was too messed up. Yeah, reason why. So you know, gotta do it. We're gonna end video. So I will say goodbye, Saulius, and see you tomorrow. Ciao. Bye.